laws of Kentucky. Spread the word.
Yeah, go ahead. Summer's going to come commentate this one with us too. So the three of us will be in there. All right, I'll be right back.
Sounds good, buddy. Hey, Rick Jones?
Don't talk summer to boom box.
I'm recording.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's important.
Boom box and
Is
recording.
that because of the moment where he did that in front of the live stream with the boombox? The
I don't
drawn,
know, we
the
just-
paper drawn
I don't
boombox?
remember.
Do you remember he did that?
It might be.
There's a
I
picture
just
of him
remember-
with a drawing of a boombox doing the John Cusack move where he's
Right.
holding, okay,
Yeah,
in front of the live stream picture, and then he put it on Facebook.
yeah, it must be what it is.
Okay. Because he doesn't have a loud voice, is why I asked. He
Well,
doesn't,
no,
he doesn't
but his
project
name
like
is
that.
Just like boom. Just call it boom box. That's a cool nickname.
I like it. No. Hey, you're the torpedo guy, right?
Yes.
Don't mess with Rick Jones, man. He will nickname you.
I told you the funny thing is I told him I've never heard that one. He says people give me a lot of nicknames. I've never heard that. He says, let me think about it. I said, I don't care what you think. It comes back like an arrogance. I wrote it on a piece of paper. I like it. I said, yeah, because it's Thorpe, dude. Right?
Yeah.
So, he's like, I don't know if it's going to stick, dude. And then at the Moscone Cup, man, they were like, but torpedo.
No, I like it. It's accurate, man. I saw a video of him on YouTube. He's like 15 at an Elks Club or something. And he's running out on motherfuckers in a tournament, you know, it's being streamed. And you can tell everybody's body language is, yeah, he's about to beat me. Yeah, this kid's about to beat me. You can tell that's just how he plays.
I swear to God, it was like he was 12 years old upstairs.
Really?
I mean, it probably wasn't that.
No, but I know what you mean, yeah. Especially as you get older, the younger they look young, you know,
Why are they letting a 5-year-old?
Right, exactly what's going on, right? I'm starting to be like my parents watching the news. Why is this 16-year-old telling me the news? What's going on? They let a high school student do the weather.
Lady's pretty hot, but I might get pretty sad. How about table 7, gentlemen? Okay, table 7. Will we have a ball? We're not in the middle of a match like 7, man. No. First one is 21 years. Forgot to tell you all.
I was so tore up. I was so nervous. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rick, how much are the balls? The diamond balls, the big sets.
I don't know. I don't know. You could ask them out there. They might know.
All right, Derby City Classic 2020. We got Joel Peck, a buddy of mine from the Pacific Northwest.
You got buddies?
I do. Well, he says hello to me when I see him. And Efren Reyes, who's not my buddy, nor is he from the Pacific Northwest, but I think he's a nice guy. And they are playing banks, short rack banks, 9-ball. And I got Rick Jones in the booth with me.
Booyah. Yeah, Efren's a very nice guy. He pretends like he doesn't know much English, but he knows more than he lets on.
He nods and smiles as much as possible. I've noticed that about his interactions.
Yeah.
He keeps it quiet.
Man, if he had to talk to everybody, he'd never get out of the building.
Yes. I've watched it. They've got so many Efren videos on YouTube, and you can see some interviews, both from the Philippines in different languages and in English.
Right.
Yeah, so I've heard him speak enough to know that he speaks good English. Yeah,
he knows enough.
All right, so it looks like Joel got the lag. He's winning something.
It's a good start,
right?
It's got to be no matter how seasoned of a player you are, this has got to be a little nerve-wracking. The crowd's going to build up around him. Everybody wants to watch Efren.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
I am not a big fan kind of a guy. Efren was playing earlier. I went and took 3 pictures of him. I took a video of him. I sent the pictures to my dad. And, there's going to be a crowd.
Yeah.
It will build up.
Yeah, Efren put me in retirement.
He put you in retirement. Rick, how did Efren put you in retirement?
Well, I used to play a lot of pool, and then I finally got to play Efren at Derby, and we were running the tournament.
Okay.
I played pretty good, and then that's the last time I played competitive pool.
Okay.
So
when you started doing Derby, running Derby, helping run Derby, however you want to phrase it, you were playing in the event?
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah, I played, Derby City 5 through probably 12.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But it's difficult to do it when you're helping run the event. Now we're fully running the event, so.
Great shot. That was Efren, correct?
I'm pretty sure. We can just score it up here if you want.
Yeah, definitely, but
do the ball count on the top and the game count on the bottom. It is a race to 3. Yeah, no, I played really good with Efren. I just kept playing because I wanted to draw a big player, right?
Right.
And
you did.
I finally got to play Efren, which was always a dream. Played him in one pocket. He beat me 8-6, 8-6, 8-6.
Oh, that's good.
And then I just,
hey, you
too busy to play anymore. So he made 2, right? Yep.
Yeah, he made 2. Yeah, he's got 2. I cannot imagine trying to help run or run this tournament and play in it. There's a lot going on, and people, whether realize or not, that redraw for every round is a whole. It's a whole thing, and not only is it a whole thing, but it means that 80% of these people have questions, and they normally wouldn't have questions. These guys play in pool tournaments; they're not used to having questions. Well, and the other thing too is they have questions now. They're like, "When's the draw? When does that mean the round could start? I don't want to miss my match." So they come up, right,
and they go, when are you going to do the draw? And we're like, we're working on it right now. And that sounds fishy,
right?
Because the computer actually does the draw. But we got to move Efren to a table that doesn't block a door because of the crowd. And we got to move Shane here. And we got to take these 2 guys out because they're playing 10-ball.
Right.
And put them later because all the conflicting
slow everything
stuff.
down. And right.
So, Derby City is just, I love Derby. It's my favorite tournament.
Oh, me too.
And I've been to Turning Stone, U.S. Open. Well, I will say the IPT was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you always say that you really like that one. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you walk in a room that has 40 diamond tables and there's a legend on every table, that's tough to walk out of, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to let Boombox hop in here with you. You know how to keep score and stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Come on, Boombox, get in here.
We got Secret Field Clark coming in. Joel Peck's good buddy, and also a hell of a commentator.
Hello. How you doing there, Mikey D?
I'm doing good. Efren made 2 banks that looked super easy if you're Efren Reyes. So it's 2-zip.
He's got a way of doing that, making them look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then he missed a 3rd attempt. Joel played a safety so far. That's good.
Yep.
I watched. Earlier I watched a lower ranked player play a higher ranked player, and he did really good playing safeties, just playing smart, just playing like he thought he had a chance instead of going for everything. He just played, really carefully, and it paid off.
He ended up winning?
No, not at all. But but it's closer. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
He made a match
closer
out of
than
it.
it ever
exactly.
would have been. He had the guy 2-0 in a race to 3. Now the guy came back and got him 3-2. But I mean,
That's the thing. I think that a lot of it gripped on him.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
that looked good.
Yes, it did.
These tables have been slipping so much, but they're finally starting to catch today.
Yes.
So you're finally starting to see that second bank come off straight like that.
Yep. No, that is one thing I found last year doing this is the week goes on, the 10 days, whatever you want to call it, the tables literally change. I mean, it's all brand new when you start, and by the end, they are not. They've had a lot of pool.
Finally
and they
starting
just
to get
play
greedy.
differently. Yeah.
Well, I think you're going to see a very strategic game from Joel. Joel's going to put a lot of thought into every shot that he takes. Tough thing about this is, as safe as you want to play, there's not a lot of safe players on the table when you're playing somebody like Efren, and he's got to take his chances. And when he's got a shot, he's got to make it.
Yeah, I find safety difficult in this game because typically my safety is a bank.
Uh-huh.
So in this game, if you leave them a bank, you sold out.
Yep.
It's similar. I don't know if you've ever played golf on the snooker table, but that's similar where unless you play it, there's times when you did something awful that you don't even realize you did it.
Yeah, that's a pretty shot.
That was a nice shot. Good speed.
Rolls in. So those are still rolling in. So, I mean, you're still getting a little bit of that slip.
So Joel's got a ball?
Yep. Bob jumping in here with us.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
perfect. I just got out and put the phone out there to Facebook Live. So
Nice.
Oh, cool.
If you want to steal that chair, I'll scoot over and you can pull the chair here if you want.
that's all right. You're
All
good.
right, sounds good.
I'm gonna.
All right, so Joel has one ball and he just pocketed the 8. He'll have to pull the 8 up. He just comboed it in.
Yeah, I think he was trying to play that 2 times up in the corner. Efren's got a slippery little 6 ball, and I think that 8 might clear the 3 if he spikes it. I think he's going to. He loves this under this one pocket bank on the 6 ball.
Yep. The one pocket banks are real popular just because everybody's so familiar with them,
So he's playing this with kill inside. Actually, a little high ball.
Nice
Beautiful.
shot.
Like it's nothing. That's actually the bank that made me fall in love with banking. Right there.
Yeah, that one where it goes in
Taught
and
me
out.
more than anything about timing and all of that.
Yeah. Well, one rail on the 3 ball to the top right pocket.
I think that's probably what he's going to shoot. I like drawing this ball, trying to get back to that side rail and back to the base, but that's the reason why you punch it, and I feel like I'm going right at that corner pocket. Good shot, though. So Efren taking a 3-1 lead.
Now, we watched Josh Filler 30 minutes ago pop this 9 ball in, basically, in a 1, just boom, just one, and for the game. For the game. Now, I think it was actually where the 8 ball was sitting, but it was straight. It was a similar shot to this.
Out of the
for
pocket.
the game.
Just missing the nipple. It was actually tighter to the nipple over here to the side.
Sky left him that on purpose. With only 1 ball on the table because it was the best lead we could. It was the worst lead we could leave him.
He couldn't get him in the rail.
And Josh Filler just stepped up and went whack.
Yep. And he couldn't. He didn't quite nipple hook him.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, these guys like shooting out of the pocket. They'd rather be shooting out of the pocket than off the rail
because they can get the cue ball on it. Yeah, they can get all the
Q-tip on all of them. Yeah, do whatever they need to do with it. Still,
I actually think this 8 passes if he throws it, but I don't think Efren's going to try to force it.
Yeah, now when you say pass, do you think to the top left corner pocket?
Top left.
Yeah.
It definitely goes to the bottom right. Also.
Yeah.
But
see that bottom right? I'm wondering. I will definitely want to see him do it. I think it will clip the 9 ball just a teeny tiny bit, but it's on the monitor and even in real life it's hard to tell sometimes. I spend my life trying to figure out if I'm right or wrong on that. So.
Yeah, that's what he's playing. It looks like.
Yeah, it does definitely looks like what he's playing. Now, the other thing he could do is pocket that 2 ball so it married to the 8 and move that cue ball somewhere. Mm-hmm. But if you're Efren Reyes playing Joel, you're probably going for it.
Playing the 2 railer. Nice shot.
Think he probably tried to make that too also.
Could be.
Probably.
Not sure.
I've noticed the high-level players like those balls for insurance, though. Later, if they don't know what to do,
That's
they can
true.
do that. Especially in one pocket. Boy, guys love the balls that sit on the back pockets.
I think Joel might cross this 9 up in the corner. I'd be surprised if he was taking a shot if these balls weren't so tied up. I would rather see him play it safe here, but I think he might shoot at that 9 ball.
Yeah, I like the 9 ball because you can leave it in the pocket. You can, if the speed is right, he's probably not going to sell out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the problem with taking the 8 is I feel the opposite. If you miss the 8, he's probably going to have a 1 rail on the 9 ball. Yeah. And maybe even the 4 ball. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, he's just going to stiff it. I thought he was a little tighter on that 2 ball. This makes sense. He can stay at that end of the table. Oh, tried to sneak by that 2 ball. It's not going to be terrible.
No, not where you got to spot that ball.
He's still got a line at that 9 ball.
9 ball possible.
He's doing good. Maintain his composure.
Did you son of a bitch?
I want a copy of that, Rick Jones.
Yeah. What you do? Put it in your spank bank? Goddamn. Me and my naked belly. Oh, let's see. 9 ball, huh?
Yeah.
I'm pretty fat.
Yeah, and I wonder.
Oh,
I like
playing
this
it
with
back
top, but
left.
he's using it. Yeah, he's definitely putting something on that cue ball.
Yeah, trying to come back over. I don't know if I like opening those balls up. Of course, he was trying to make the ball, so he wasn't worried about
I
opening
didn't
them
expect
up.
to miss it.
You know, Efren Reyes' game in one pocket, too, is different. I mean, Efren shoots shots that for other people are the wrong shot, and for him it's the right shot.
Yeah.
And it just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a certain point, it doesn't matter what kind of hit you got in your giddy up. You're shooting the right shot when they go in.
Yes,
Right,
right.
exactly.
Exactly.
Can't be the wrong shot.
Yeah.
I like this shot on the 4 ball. Nice and easy. Oh, doesn't quite get there.
Oh.
Got a little unfortunate catching that point. I felt like he shot at that with really good speed.
Yeah, it would have been down on the end rail real nice.
Got to pretty much back bank that 2 ball to the top left.
Hit the same way. You think he's going to hit low outside and try and come back up table?
I would try. Well, I guess, see, it's me. I'm playing defense instead of trying to run out, so that's probably not what he's thinking. I would want him on the bottom rail under the 8 ball so that he couldn't bank the 9 ball, and I would consider that a defensive shot.
You're going to bank it in the corner?
Yeah, so I would use middle top on that 2 ball banking it and hope to leave the cue ball basically where the diamond is underneath that 8 ball.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm not expecting to make it. Where, you know what I mean? Literally.
Right.
And Efren Reyes literally is hoping to make it and planning on leaving himself some shape.
And to me, that's the biggest difference between playing bank pool and playing one pocket is you can play those shots to not make it in one pocket, and it's an advantageous shot.
It truly is
playing that way in
horseshoes.
bank pool, and you're like,
No,
wait, that's not
I
a good
thought
shot.
that was safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, in one pocket, close counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people will look at banks in one pocket and not want to take them because it doesn't go, and a true one pocket player knows it doesn't have to go.
Yeah.
Just lay
Going
close.
isn't a prerequisite. for
Learning
a
how to
good
miss
shot.
is one of the most important parts of the game.
Yeah, just leave it over there and try and hook them. That's how you give your opponent a headache.
I don't like spiking this 2 ball. That 4 is huge right there.
You know what I've seen the pros do every time on this is they 2-rail that 8 ball up to the top left corner.
Yep.
And leave himself down there. It doesn't look like he has quite enough room to cue on that well.
If the 4 wasn't there, obviously I think he should bank the 2 ball. But I think as it is, I think his only shot is the 2-rail, the 8.
Yeah, I like that 2-railer. I'm just scared. I mean, you leave him on this side and that 9-3-2. I mean, Efren's out.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree.
This is smart.
Is he trying to
baby
bank
it up.
the 9 up in that top right?
Is he? All right.
Where's Plymouth?
Oh,
It goes.
Sure enough. Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a great try.
That was a great try, and it had the nice thing that if the 9 sat in the pocket, the 2 ball would not be bankable right now.
right.
The 3 ball's not bankable.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he got straight back, and that's
Yeah, and the 4 ball is a thing too. Efren could probably bank that 4 ball, cross it up top to the left.
yeah.
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 Some of it comes down to you're playing Efren Reyes.
That's where we were
Exactly.
noticing how important it was just pocket speed. Just lay it in front of that pocket. If it doesn't go, it's
Yeah, look at how much that 8 inches made the difference on that shot. You know, if that 9 ball was 8 inches closer to the pocket,
We've talked
he'd
quite a
have
bit
lot
about
less
that.
options.
And I think you're right about that. That when you miss, it's going to save you more of the time. But if you're playing this game to miss the ball, you're never going to make as many balls as you.
You're probably not playing bank pool correctly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I
think
you're
about that a
probably
lot
right,
in
man.
one
You're
pocket
probably
when
right.
I'm like,
yeah.
man, I can't take this. I sell out the game if I miss it. And I'm like, well, I'm not taking this shot. What game am I playing? So
Yeah.
I think Joel's really good about pulling that trigger at the right time. And when you miss, you miss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Efren didn't quite stop himself like he would have liked to. I don't think he's going to like that pass on the 2 ball. That 8 looks in the way. Oh, man. Hit it. Almost hit it perfect. All right, we'll go into 4-1. Joel's in a pretty good position here.
Yeah, he is, boy. If he could one rail the 8 ball and then bank the 3 on the side.
I'm just so tempted with that 3 ball. I can't get off it. It's like, man, that's.
Would you take the 3 first?
It's my bread and butter, but
you
it's,
like
it's
that
not
3
the
ball
right
first?
shot.
Yeah. See,
8 is definitely
that
the right
8 ball's
shot.
so straight.
Yeah,
and I
you
like
gotta
that you
shoot that
can
8
kill
now.
that cue ball a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Joel.
Got to make this 8.
Boy, every time I see Joel, he's practicing.
Oh,
That's
did
all
you
right,
see
buddy.
that ball take off the
That's
rail?
all right, buddy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was still the right shot. It's all good. Hey, and he played a safety.
Hung him right on the rail.
Yeah. All right, so Efren's going to bank this 3 to the side, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Now this is a shot that really, just in the last day that I've noticed, has finally tightened up. These were slipping so much I was having to lie to myself. And I was trying to stiff it with speed.
Yeah.
And just ended up hitting it shorter. But now I'm coming up 2 inches short. There's no joke there, gentlemen.
Oh, look at
Little
how
short,
slow he
short,
hit that.
2 inches short.
Yeah.
He was trying to give that enough time to float up.
Straight back, straight back, straight back.
Yeah, interesting. I think I got to try and cross bank that 3 ball up to the, or down to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. But I'm not sure I love it.
This should be the ad for the Revo right here.
Yes, yeah. Stiffened up that 4 ball.
Totally.
Yeah.
He's passing it too.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes the 3 ball shot I was talking about.
He's got to hit a little high to get out of the way. Look at that.
Wow,
shit,
great
Joel.
shot, Joel.
Beautiful shot.
Nice shot. What a guy.
He's going to hit this nice and easy too. Clog that hole if he misses. Watch him fire this ball. Oh, man. Nice try, Joel.
Good try. He was hitting that with the speed that he thought gave him the best
Make
odds
the
of
ball.
pocketing the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're playing Efren Reyes trying to get to 3-4 on him before he whoops you and gets his last ball.
That's right.
Yeah.
So watching these exceptional players, their cue ball, watching him just run this cue ball straight. Oh, man.
Dude, that was
Uh-oh.
That
Wait
was
for it.
Slow down,
super strong right
Wow.
there.
That's-
Wow.
All right. So,
It's game number 1 in the books.
game number 1.
I was asking Rick Jones. I was asking him what kind of odds he was going to give me. Taking Joel. Anybody?
All right,
Any
what
takers?
happened here? I pushed show scoreboard. The scoreboard's gone.
See if you click it down there, what happens. Nothing.
All right. Efren with a dry break.
Oh, wow.
Rick Jones.
These breaks are a really good opportunity here. Yeah, I mean, the break can really mean a whole lot. Excuse us. We're having a little technical difficulty. Stick with you here. Try touching on here.
I just did that and it didn't work.
It looks like Joel's got a good shot on this 5 ball. He's going to try and sneak it right between that 7-4.
I'd disappear it.
Slow.
Stiff that
I
ball
had talked to Rick for a little bit, so
Great
I had to get him
shot.
over here. I could have fixed the scoreboard, but I thought it would be cooler to let Rick get in here with some Efren Reyes action.
Yeah.
Rick, do you like Efren Reyes?
He's like the Efren of
Oh, he loves
scoreboard
Efren
fixing.
Reyes.
Efren of computer work. There it is.
Joel's got his first one. Drilled that. Oh, man, I thought he hit that straight back so good.
I pushed one button to change everything. Rick's have to change 90 things to get it back.
No, really, the real thing is Rick doesn't know how to fix it, so he's trying all these different things to try to fix it.
That thing.
That's
right
all he
there,
did is
man.
touch that because he was trying to.
Well, meanwhile, Joel is still up 1-0. He's Efren in a pretty tough spot. Looks like he's shooting that 4 ball.
Joel has 1 ball, is that correct?
Joel's got 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just about nailed
play
that
that
straight back, too.
4 ball back down table here in the left-hand corner.
Yep. Lower left. I think you got to take this shot. I don't think you're selling out a whole lot if you miss it. It is a little bit longer.
That's the
Look
weirdest
at
thing.
that go. It's a short.
I think that's good advice. It's been great spending this time with you. Okay, so the game, the score.
Joel's got 1.
We just missed you, Rick. Rick Jones,
Right,
the
that-
Efren
is that all
Reyes.
correct now?
fixing
No, Joel
the-
has 1.
Fixing the computer. 1-0 Joel. Joel's back to the table here. He's take that straight back on the 2. Seen both players hit this a little bit short so far. Let's see if Joel can adjust. Little wide.
No.
Again, if it clips that 3 ball, he's not selling out. Ooh. Probably going to see Efren take that 9 ball. He's
Yeah,
also
one-
got a 2 rail on that 2. Pretty much always going to take that 1 railer if it's there. Just going to freeze that cue ball right around there.
Nice try.
It's a little bit wide.
Come on, Joel. Hey, just for the record, Joel's winning this game.
Yeah. Joel's up. And Joel with the lead
Joel,
over
you are
Efren Reyes.
whooping
in the
Efren
second.
Reyes right now. Good job, buddy.
Pretty exciting.
It is exciting. I'm excited for him. I wish I was playing Efren. That's amazing.
too.
That would be my dream of coming down here, you know?
I was telling my family about it, and they're like, and that's good? And I was like, well, if there's one player in the world I'd want to be playing, it's this guy.
Well, especially with the understanding that you're going to get beat in this tournament.
Yeah.
Like, you're not winning this tournament. That's not.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mother-in-law about that. That no, this one I'm not hoping to win.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
just, no. I'm donating.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Getting in
this
the money
6
would be a
ball.
thrill for any of these tournaments. I think it's the 5th round you're in the money.
Yep.
That would be a thrill.
So you got to win 3 matches.
Right, and then because you buy back.
that.
Yeah.
Effortless.
Nice, Efren Reyes. 1-1.
It's on the board.
Joel, you're tied with Efren.
Efren making a commanding comeback to catch up with Joel Peck here. Should I kill that headphone? Is that 2?
Yeah.
Did I kill mine or yours?
How
about now?
I can hear you. Can
All
you
right.
hear me?
Yep, we're good.
This is going great. Okay, Efren, once again.
Up to 2.
All right. Now, I do not know banking with the beard shot for this 9 ball coming back. Oh, the 8's in the way anyway. Yeah, he does not.
You can play this. Okay, so he's going to play low left, and he's going to clip it to kill the line, play in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Nope, he's not. He's going to play 3 rails. And he's going to drill it. What a shot. Oh, went a little bit wide on him. I mean, that was just awesome.
Is that a real shot? I didn't know that was a real shot.
That's a real shot.
Wow. That was real good.
Yeah. Like it's nothing. Efren's been playing a lot of chess, but apparently
the angle on that
it
shot
never-
is so precise that it
Yeah.
changes the direction that the ball goes.
just hitting
Just
that
the
Z-bank
minute,
up and down
a
is hard
tiny
enough.
bit, yeah, to get it to go 2 rails where you want it to.
Now let's marry it to the rail and just shoot it off there.
Wow.
Yeah, to not have that ball wind up entirely.
Seriously, yeah, no, that's great.
Joel's going to try and stick him on this 3 ball.
All right, so it's 2-1. Efren's got 2. Joel has 1.
Yep.
Yeah, Efren knows he's got to play safety on Joel.
Yeah. And that's compliment enough, really, coming from Efren, and just knowing that if he's just not out there swinging.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm still looking for action. Joel is not going to pocket that ball.
Good for Joel. Smart move. Yeah. Even Efren Reyes doesn't like this.
Nope. Not one bit. Let's see here.
I think slow roll and hit the 1 ball. If he left the cue ball sitting right by the 1 ball right now, Joel wouldn't have much of a shot.
I think he's going to play the 9 in the side if he does that. He was pretty close to that pocket, though.
That's a good point. No, that's a good point. Maybe slide off the 7 to the right.
Mm-hmm. You could also thin, just knock that 3, hoping to miss the 8 ball, and kind of marry up to the 8.
Yeah.
I don't like heading up to that end of the table because I feel like I'm shooting a longer shot that's just going to leave an easy return.
Yes. Also, your
So-
odds for mistakes in that 9 foot can go up just exponentially.
Oh, he's going to get right behind that 9. Oh, that's what he was trying anyway. Still left him up over the 9. I don't like to be shooting that shot on the spot.
Yeah. Now I've seen a lot of the pros in this event love that 2-railer on the 7 ball for the side pocket.
Side, yep.
Yeah.
I love it when it goes in.
Right?
I really
yes.
do.
Well, part of why I love it when it goes in, though, is because I consider it a nearly impossible shot. So when it goes, I think I really accomplished something.
Yeah,
and then I come
nailed
here,
it.
and they just shoot it like it's just a regular old shot.
I hit a 3-railer today that I think everyone that kicks the ball, I mean, it's like that first 3-railer you learn.
Okay, right.
And I made it and just had to chalk and walk because I never make that shot. It's just terrible. I can make it with my cue ball, and I just struggle so much with my object
With the object ball making it, I know.
I'm just such a running English kicker that it's hard to transfer that.
Yeah.
That's what he's looking at is that 2-railer.
This your first time here?
It is. First time to Derby.
Pretty amazing, huh?
I hope to never miss it again.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is pretty awesome. Yeah, great room. Really well-run tournament. I had my doubts about how the bracket was all going to go. I mean, 500 people with a new draw every round, that just sounds like a nightmare.
You think, yeah.
I'd say it's a terrible idea, but they did it themselves, and they do it really, really well.
Yes, yeah, yep. Yeah, it's an interesting format.
It is.
Yeah, the only of its kind that I'm aware of. Where you do a new draw every round, and you can play the same guy two times in a row, and, you know, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying Joel's going to lose, but let's say he loses to Efren right now. He could buy back and play Efren again.
Yeah.
I guess vice versa. He could beat Efren now, have to beat him again 2 hours from now.
You usually got to wait a while in the tournament to double dip somebody, but
Right. He could double dip Efren this
Fourth
night.
round.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Is Efren going to play this Z?
What's that?
Is Efren going to play this Z?
No.
No.
I say what, and then I wait till he shoots, and then I answer correctly. It's good to have a strategy.
For sure. Oh, that's a great shot.
Boy, that is a great shot, isn't it? He just literally has nothing. And if you're Joel, you have to be so concerned about pocketing
Any
the
of these
3 or the
balls.
4 ball. You're going to leave Efren a shot that he probably considers really easy.
Both these two bottom pockets are closed, though. I really think you'll thin off the 7 ball and hit up towards the 3. That's the next match coming up?
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's the shot. Okay, now unfortunately left 1 rail on the side.
Yep. Shane and Mika tomorrow morning.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
So those are our matches coming up. We got Tyler Steyer versus Ken Salimi.
Yeah, at 9:15, which
9:15
to
tonight.
people listening means nothing.
Yeah.
This could be 9 years from now.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're interested in time travel, meet me here last Tuesday, and I'll tell you all about the schedule.
9:15
Yeah.
in 2020. I was 26 years old.
Wow,
Oh, man. That was a great shot.
You sell out when you don't sell out.
That was a great shot, man.
Just watch that arc of the cue ball. Just so beautiful.
Yeah.
He says he's playing in that pocket, so he's playing the four-railer? No. That ball grabbed a lot on him.
Okay, so he's got a spot up the...
He's leaving Joel a chance.
Come on, Joel.
Come on, Joel. I don't know. The way Joel likes to play, I like to see him nuzzle up under this one ball. But I don't know if he's... I think he might take that shot on the 9. It's a pretty straight shot. Hits the straight backs real well.
Yeah. The problem in this game, if you don't take the straight in banks, pretty soon you're just, it's
what are
it's
you
just,
left with?
Now it's just a time issue. You're either going to lose in an hour or 20 minutes or 3 hours. Or, you got to shoot at your hole a little bit.
Wiser man than I once said, if you're ever going to take a shot, you better take a shot that helps you win, or that gives you a chance to win the game instead of, if you're taking a risk.
Yep. No, that's the truth. I feel like one pocket is a game that teaches you that more than anything else. He's going to play that safety.
Yeah.
Summer. He's just nipping it up there.
Yeah, one pocket says don't go for that shot. Unless going for that shot can get you 4 balls in the win, and then go for the shot every time, even if it sells out. One pocket really teaches you to weigh those, the positive and negatives.
This is what I want to see more than anything is Joel and Efren getting in a strategic battle. I do feel like that's Joel's strongest suit in this game.
Yeah.
Aside from, he pockets straight backs real well.
It's probably a way for him to get the most out of this match, too.
Yep.
If he tries to just have a shooting contest with Efren, it might not go that well. This is at least an interesting way to, if you're going to beat me, at least it's going to work.
Yeah. Gives you a chance to get somebody off their game, too. The last thing you want is Efren finding a gear.
Yep. We watched, I think it was Rob Hart play Corey Deuel, and Rob Hart got up 2 games on him, 2-0, because from the very first shot, Rob Hart's playing safety on Corey. Just tucking him under balls.
And
just
Corey's swinging.
And Corey it threw him off a little bit.
Well, Corey doesn't play safe in one pocket.
And additionally, Rob kept making balls. Every once in a while, Rob make a ball. Pretty soon, it's 2-0 against Corey.
Yeah.
And Corey came back. But, it was interesting to watch a lower-ranked player.
Wow.
Play him tight.
This 9 is tricky, too. If you want to throw that ball, it's jacked up on the rail. It's pretty tough.
Yeah.
I kind of like pocketing the 8 ball here and sitting behind the 1.
Yeah, if I shoot this 9, I like to use middle top with it, and I really am afraid that I'm going to scratch, too. I think that the cue ball is going to hit the point or scratch. Now, he just called the side pocket, so he's banking the 1 to the side.
This is going to go long.
That was a legit shot, though.
Absolutely.
That was a
very
legit
close.
Shot, yeah.
It's so hard to hit that ball thin enough.
I like Joel's composure right now. Joel's maintaining his composure nicely. It's hard not to go out there and make silly decisions.
Yeah. Joel's a tough guy to read, man. He'll step in the box with anybody. And people might be chuckling at first, but in the end, they're like, man, creep can roll.
No, I agree.
Hits the ball really well.
Well, like I said, every time I see him lately, he's been practicing, too. He's by himself on a table hitting balls. He's trying to get better.
We try to make sure that once we're at a pool tournament, we really practice because we don't get to practice the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Well, once we're here, this is when you practice, right?
Yeah. They say if you just think about it a lot on your play ride over, you're good.
Yeah, that's solid.
Just really focus.
Just
really
visualizing it. That's
visualize yourself making the shots on the drive
for a layover.
To the pool tournament.
Yeah.
That's all the practice you need.
I think that's all the pros really do.
Hit it wide.
Oh man,
just barely.
Yeah. We're gonna see Joel shoot here.
Cross the 4 over to the bottom left.
I think he's spiking that 9 ball. I get the heebie-jeebies on this one with the side there. I know I'm drawn out of the way. It just freaks me out.
I miss this low every time because I'm trying to miss the 4-ball.
Uh-huh.
I think he probably technically has enough room, but
I have to.
Ooh,
did
now
you see
listen.
that ball catch?
Wow. Now he hit it high.
He's setting up for the next shot.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot.
Yes, it was.
So Efren Reyes. Shout out to my dad, Carl Deichmann, who loves Efren Reyes, probably watching this right now. Good shot.
And this is for the win.
Game 2. Bam,
Nice shot,
boys.
There we go, huh?
Center pocket.
And in this tournament, winner gets to decide who breaks.
Winner's choice.
As
yeah.
opposed to breaks. Okay, game count.
I've never seen anyone but Joel give the break back. And it's only when he plays this dumb guy a lot. This guy that scratches a lot on the break. I don't remember his name. It's something goofy, but every now and then I see him give me the break back because he knows I have a 50-50 shot of scratching.
Some guy with a weird name. Too quick
All right,
for
Joel,
us.
Here we go.
Summer, we've been in the booth too long. We're going to catching those jokes as quick as we probably should.
Yeah, you guys have been doing it. How's it been going?
Good.
Good. Yeah, no, it's good.
It's been tough, though, commentating banks because neither one of us are playing any banks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all on that boat. I like to pretend that I do, but that's about it. If you're in the Northwest and you say you're a bank pool player,
You're lying.
you're in the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
But we're trying,
Right,
There's been
right.
more banks activity in the last 2 years. Wow.
Well,
Oh, I
Legends
can't-
had a bank tournament recently. Kind of recently,
Mm-hmm.
The only bank tournament I've ever heard of, so it was recently as far as
No,
I'm
they
concerned.
did. 15th Street did. We ran one down at the
Okay,
shop
nice.
in Eugene. So,
Nice.
had a few. Lincoln City, we had, as far as I saw last year, the biggest money match of everything. We had a Banks ring game in the back room late night, and that was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Just a $100 buy-in, but they ended up allowing a bunch of buybacks, and
Well, that's cool.
yeah, it was fun. Drilled it.
Oh,
Good
nice,
shot,
Joel.
This is a scary shot for me. I want to keep my momentum going. I want to make this 8-ball, but you get in the honey patch or the honey pot or it's a dangerous shot.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Put effort in that sweet spot right there,
Yeah.
and he's just banking balls
it's
side
tough
to
because you
side.
got to look at that 8-ball as a low percentage shot,
Oh.
and then you're leaving effort in high percentage shots for anybody, and especially high percentage shots for effort.
Yeah.
Reyes.
That
Yeah,
looked like
I
it came
agree.
out okay.
Kind of worked out.
And just knowing a little bit about the way Joel thinks about the game, I think that he can't think about that as a low percentage shot when he's shooting it because he has to commit 100% to making that ball.
Right,
And if he
right.
doesn't, he wants to commit 100% to stepping away from trying to make that ball.
Yep.
And I love that in theory and when it works in execution. Oh, man. Not sure if this 3-ball passes down there. I think he might take the 4. 4's nice and straight. Yeah, definitely tough to tell if that 3 passes. A little wide.
Oh man, nice try, Joel. He didn't leave him too much. 1 rail on the 4-ball. He's going to have to draw that cue ball to keep the cue ball out of the way.
I think that 5 goes through too. I think that's what he'll end up shooting. There's something about when you have a little window that, I don't know, it's like it forces you to see the shot correct. If you
I know what you
if
mean.
you know the ball goes and you just have a little, it helps me aim for some reason.
I know exactly what you mean. As long as you don't hit the balls that goes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Gives you another thing to aim at. Yeah. But yeah, he's taking that 4-ball drawn for 1 round.
Yeah. And that's
Nice try. All right. Well, Joel's got a shot at banking the 8 and possibly getting shape on the 4.
This is when I look at this. This is what I look at as a run-out table. If you make that 8 ball, you've got the 4 ball as long as you can get back for the 5.
Yep.
Got to start with 1 though.
This is when you want to hit your
the first
stride
one.
and kind of pop that 8 ball in center pocket, and then
Yep.
pop the 4 ball in center pocket, and then you're hoping to almost playing blackjack where it keeps coming up your hand. The cards keep going your way.
I actually want to come a little bit down table on that 4,
Yeah.
so that I can come back around 3 rails for the 5.
Yeah, no, that's true. See, I like your way of thinking. I'm often stuck on, man, I hope I make the same ball.
Oh, totally. Well, and I'm real good at planning ahead.
Come on,
being
don't look stupid. You can do this.
He's got it.
Oh, great shot, Joel.
Perfect position.
Yeah, that's the one you want to make. You want to make those when you get them, when they're handed to you. That's
run
what
this
all the
out.
practice is for. Nice.
Yeah. And again, didn't want to force that, but that's that perfect line to come around for that 5 ball. I think that 5 sneaks through there. It looks like he's going to take the 2.
Oh, that's
It's close.
no. Oh, nice shoot,
Get
Joel.
out there. Get out there.
3-0. Good job, Joel.
We're going to back cut this.
Yeah.
It's going to come out looking pretty on that 3 ball if he makes it. Oh, gets underneath it. Get out the way.
All right, well.
6 ball looks sweet to me.
Yeah, the 6 in the side or the 7 in the corner. I prefer the 6 in the side, that's for sure. Maybe bring that cue ball down to the bottom rail.
Yeah,
the short
I like
rail.
that.
Just leave it down there.
At this point, I mean, you can't rest on your laurels, but you do have to think you're up 3 balls, and the last thing you want to do is allow for him to go on a big run. So,
Especially when the balls are spread out like that.
Yeah. Hit it wide.
Good try, buddy.
Yeah, it's hard to not hit that ball wide hitting it that soft.
Yeah.
I would rather hit that ball a little more flush and a little more firm and throw it a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, and he just hits these straight ones. Just draw this cue ball and just straighten out for him. Look at that. Cross this 7.
Yeah, or the 6, depending on what he likes best. The 7 is long rail, the 6 is short rail.
Yeah.
I bet you for $20 he could cross the 2 ball over 2 to the top right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
frozen.
Yeah. No, oh, he's doing okay. 7 ball, bottom left hand corner.
Yep.
Yep.
Hit it. Yeah, hit it wide. Hold up, Sugar. This is a great opportunity here. Well, he got a little tight on that 9 ball. Looked like the spot just bumped him over a little
hit
bit.
the spot and rolled off a little.
Yeah.
In the wrong direction.
He's going to play that straight back. I
kind
just
of like the 9 ball on this one. I kind of like banking the 9 ball to that same pocket.
Joel and I play scotch periodically together, and he's just like, quit trying to leave me next to the ball. I don't care if I'm by the ball. I can hit the ball straight. Just leave me a shot.
Joel on the hill for this game. He would be able to take a game from Efren Reyes. This is his shot because Efren's on the hill. So if he's going to win one, it needs to be this one.
Trying to stiff this 2 is scary. I like passing the 7. I don't know. Honestly, I want to see him play safe here.
I'm banking that 9 ball in to the top right-hand corner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not worried at all about that lower left-hand corner?
I'm worried about lots of stuff, but I'm banking that 9 ball in. I wouldn't have gone that way because I think it's going to hit the 2 ball. But, yeah, he only needs 1, and it's his chance to beat Efren, and he can tell his mom about it. Yeah, I'm going for it. And then I'm calling my mom.
Stat.
Or somebody. Whoever I can think of to tell him.
Oh, definitely.
Now, Efren here, what do you think?
He's stiffing that 9 ball. He may pass the 7. He might pass the 7 knowing that he's got an easier shot. I mean, he's still thinking about 4 balls. I don't think Efren's thinking about how to make this ball.
Yeah, he's probably not worried about containing Joel too much right now. He's just trying to win.
Yeah, I kept telling myself, all right, I'm 15 balls from a victory, 15 balls away. Hit it wide. And he might not be worried, but he should be, because Joel's going to spike this 9-ball right in that side pocket.
Come on,
Get past
Joel.
the 7-ball.
It's past it. Come on, buddy. There we go.
We're rooting for Joel, but just for the record, Efren's our idol. So don't,
Yeah.
don't take it personal if you're an Efren fan. So are we.
Get in there.
Oh.
Nice shot, Joel Peck.
Well, look at that.
At our boy. That's
Somebody tell Joel to take a break. That's when you take a break
Joel-
now, Joel. Go to the bathroom. Enjoy the fact that you just beat him.
He's smiling
Don't think
over there.
about
He
it.
totally knows that it was us clapping. That's funny.
well, who else would be clapping for him over here?
Yeah. Man, oh man.
Joel.
All right.
That's
And the winner of the last game, Joel Peck.
Help me with game count here. Where am I clicking for
Right
game
here, buddy.
count? Right there?
Yep. That's where it should be. That's where it was before.
No.
He's changed it.
I'm,
Because that
not-
wasn't.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm afraid of doing what I just did.
Well, let the record show the score is 2-1. How about if you click up here?
It's the same thing. That's where that's coming from, is here. This was not here before.
Yeah. Joel's got a game.
And breaking. Run this rack out, Joel.
He made one on the break.
Mm-hmm.
We need to figure that out. So
Yeah,
Joel's got
that's
his
not fun.
game posted.
Is it sub-bar text? There it is.
Here it is right there.
Nice. Yay.
All right.
We're in. Well, this is not the break you want. Man,
No, it's not, especially right now in this match, in this point.
he's trying to backbank this 8-ball. I think that
That looks
That
kind of
scares
scratchy
me.
to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He's playing the 2. All right, spot a couple up. There's 2 on the break there. That definitely leaves, yeah, a couple good shots here for Efren. He's probably going to play that spot ball in the side pocket.
Joel's going to use his $1,000 cue as a hammer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get it, Joel. Get it.
That's the second time
That
we've seen
cue-
that.
The butt of that cue is only worth $500, so go ahead and hit it.
That cue was for sale as of yesterday, but after he plays Efren with it, we'll have to see.
Its price has gone up for that cue now.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is the cue that beat Efren.
Heck yeah.
All right, yeah, so he's got the 1 rail on the 7. I'd say he probably feels pretty good about this shot.
Yeah, you make this one. That's,
That was the 1, not the 7, so okay.
yeah. Oh, man.
6 ball maybe?
He's probably going to play the 8 here.
8 in the side.
And I think he's probably going to try and wrap around and come back to the 3. Might play the 6. You're so close to that 8. You've got an easy little turn.
Yes. No, I agree.
I definitely don't see Efren reach, or he reaches as little as possible.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
watched
right.
these pros hit this up and down shot like it's a straight in shot so many times.
Totally.
That now when I see it, I'm just like, oh, let's take that
Mm-hmm.
easy one. Yeah, but no, I know what you mean.
A little short.
Spot that puppy up underneath the 4 and the 7.
I saw Billy and Skylar playing that 2-railer yesterday.
Really?
I mean, they just
Like it's
knew.
nothing.
They're like,
Yep.
it's not going to grip enough. That it's going to slip, and then that second rail is just going to slip perfect down in there. And I'll bet they're not playing it the same way today.
Yeah.
All right, well, Efren got a ball there. So we're up to 1-0 in this second to last game of this match. Wishful thinking. If I say it, it's going to come true.
Yeah, well, Joel's about to mount a comeback.
Yep. It's going to drill this 9 right back at him.
How long's Joel had the Revo shaft?
He's had that probably about the last year.
Okay.
Get over there, sucker.
Nice try. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Oh, man.
All right, well.
Yeah, I gave up. I was trying to adjust.
Did you really?
Well, I'm not quitting. I still have the shaft. But I was trying to adjust 3 months ago. I just got it, and I knew how much time it was going to take, and the last thing I want to do is come into Derby.
Okay.
So
what shaft are you playing with?
I play with a Timeless Timber Sheldon LeBeau.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
listen.
I got a couple of those. They're both low deflection. I love the way they hit.
You know, the Taiwanese players are using old growth stuff. They're not using any they're not using low deflection shafts anymore. A lot of guys are not using low deflection shafts anymore.
That one bank we were talking about, and I was like, this should be the ad for the Revo. There's 2 banks out there.
Yeah,
that I know, for me, the way I hit the ball, that I can't hit it as effectively with a wood shaft.
Yes.
Or I just don't know how.
Yeah. That's how I feel about the Revo, but I can understand people feeling differently. You know, you cannot curve the cue ball the same way that you can with a deflection shaft that you can with a low deflection shaft. I mean, that's real.
Yep.
So, which means there's things you could do with a regular shaft that you cannot do with a low deflection shaft.
And I completely agree with that. And if those things were very important to the games that I played, I would probably stick with a wood shaft. But unfortunately, it's not.
Good luck on your switch.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
Yeah.
I'll be calling you for advice. So,
I just kept hitting with it until I could tell that it made me more accurate, and I thought, man, if it's my nightmare is missing straight in shots.
Yeah.
Long green straight in shots, and the Revo improved my long green and other shots too. But that's the one where I'm like, listen, if that's what it does, that's the shaft I'm always going to use because that just drives me batty.
There it is.
Nice shot, Joel.
Some good position here.
So 1-1, 3-6, no.
He's at 2.
Good job, Joel.
Shoot, I hope that's right. Oh, get in there.
Oh, good job, Joel.
You know, before that bank pool tournament, I had been playing with the Revo or the Revo. Sorry, not the bank pool, the One Pocket Invitational up there.
I remember that.
And I was sitting there hitting balls, and I was just struggling. I played with a longer cue. I'd had an extension made for my butt that I wasn't playing with, and just trying to mix match and work it out. And Steve came up, and he's just like, man, I love the carbon fiber, but I would never in my life play One Pocket with it. And he said it's a touch thing. The carbon fiber is never going to have the same amount of touch that it would shaft.
Interesting.
And I had never really put it in those terms.
Yeah.
I switched over, and I was thrilled that I did for that tournament. I got to win a match in that tournament as well, which I felt pretty fortunate to do. I've been shooting with that. I still plan on transitioning, but I think that I'll always keep the wood shaft in my game.
Okay, sure.
Well, Joel didn't quite get back to that rail, but he's taken. Shoot, I hope it's 3-1 and not 2-2. I could have been wrong about that second ball.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
This is the sign
It's
for
a
wait.
matter of time. Yeah.
We're going to wait and see.
Did Rick understand that? Yeah. He should know that sign.
He should know. That means wait.
Not know what's going on.
We're going to wait.
This one means, yep.
Like you guys were sitting in for a or something.
I'm going to wait to, yeah.
To poop. Great. Well, we know what side Clark does.
It's true. The important one. Four-railer does, what do you think? I don't think that four-railer passes.
Oh, man.
You know what I do is I sell out that four-railer every time because I end up stopping the cue ball down there.
I think off the rail, slow roll off the rail into the 5-ball because then there's not any shot. If he did the same kind of shot into the 2-ball, he'd be able to bank the 7.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking safety right now, I guess is also what I'm getting at.
I think he is. Oh, man, look at that shot.
Hey, if he can get that close to making that, he should have shot that shot. That was the right shot.
By the ad for the Revo right there.
Right, yeah.
The fact that you can stiff that bank.
Right. Have you seen the new ad for the road line cue?
I haven't.
It's worth seeing, and I love Predator, so I'm not going to say anything about how I feel about the ad.
Yeah.
But you should watch the ad.
Okay. Interesting. And it's primarily for the butt.
Yes, for the road line. Yeah, for the road line, which is really a butt. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I also think there's something to whether or not to what butt you're playing with. You know, I mean, I'm transitioning to the Revo, but I'm sitting there playing with a butt that's just, it's radial on radial. I feel like the connection's good, it's solid, but there's something to Predator on Predator that I think that.
See, I refuse to use a butt that's not a Predator on a Predator
Yeah.
shaft. I will not mix it and match anything.
And you've tried?
No, I would
not.
say I haven't tried. No, I will not. No, I
Yeah.
will not do that. But I'm also, I mean, I am a brand guy. I am a guy that labels matter to me. I am that guy. I'm not going to wear Adidas sweats with a Nike shirt.
Yeah.
That would bother me. Same with, socks or anything. So, yeah, no, I would never play with a shaft that wasn't the same as my butt of my cue.
Yeah. Well, Ed Hobbs here checking out the score.
What's up, Ed? But I love me some Sheldon the Bow cues, too. So you say Sheldon the Bow, I got nothing but good things to say about his cues.
Oh, yeah.
Sheldon's cues are amazing, and they shoot great. In the Pacific Northwest, he's a legend.
We are just so spoiled having Sheldon where he is, and he's so good to all of us,
Yes.
and really makes just dynamite work. If he wanted to work, he would sure be a busy guy.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, well, I know it's
He's
a
just got
waiting
so
list
much
for
going
his
on.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's a waiting list. No, and he's a talented guy in many, many different things too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's a mountain bike riding, jumping guy. He's just there's a million
crazy.
things he's
Yeah.
really good at.
Lived
so.
a lot of lifetimes.
Yeah. All right, banking this one time side pocket.
Yes, indeed. Every now and then I'm having to figure out who it is by the shoes. I guess he's got a wood shaft, so that's going to be Efren. Can't get greedy and try and go for two there.
That's a
You
good
just see
shot,
that
man.
beautiful little cue ball arc there.
Yeah, as it pulls back and takes
Just
a
stay right on the
natural
inside of that
yep,
V.
Yes. Yep.
Well, Efren would like to be shooting, but I think we're going to see him thin off that 7 ball. Back down to the rail.
Yeah, there's no other shot because a combo bank does not count in this game. So, I
Yeah.
mean, there's just nothing.
Get that speed. Oh, just about there.
Wow, he
Just
was a
about.
half revolution from being on the rail right there. Yeah.
Hit it bad.
And if
Can
you had him
say?
shoot that again, he'd probably have a touch in the rail. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I kind of
Uh-huh.
screwed that up. Give me another chance of
Figured
that.
it out.
All right, so the 5.
That's
It's hard to say if he can cross that over or not. He might be able to take it to the right-hand top pocket.
I think he can cross that ball. I love playing this with high inside, so you just catch that rail and shoot on down. I know Joel doesn't bank that way. I think he's more likely to shoot the 4.
Yeah, the 4 makes me nervous because of a scratch.
I think
If
he's going to make contact with that 5.
Oh, he was going a different direction than I thought. I thought he was banking the 4 to the top left.
That's the only reason I don't like that shot, man. This is the patch. Efren 3 balls away, and they're sitting right there. We've seen what he does with those
I
side
would say
pockets.
this is where Efren wins or doesn't win.
Yep.
Right? I mean, this is the moment where Efren
Yeah.
either wins this game or he doesn't, and Joel has a chance to get this. Joel only needs 2
Absolutely.
balls. Yeah, he is in this. Yeah,
Hit it
see, here
short.
we go, right? I mean,
Come on, Joel Peck.
it's too bad he didn't get an
6
easier leave.
Yeah, that 6
he
leaked
did
out on him.
not get an easy leave on this. That's too bad. And he can't get his cue on the cue ball for some of the shots that he might like. Banking the 6 up and down to the bottom left. He can't quite get a hold of the cue ball.
Yeah.
He still may have to shoot it, but
Still wants to look at that straight back. I think his best shot here is the 5 back in that lower left-hand corner pocket.
yeah, on the bottom left.
He doesn't like it.
Maybe he can get enough cue on the cue ball to. I don't know. We'll have to see what
He
he
jacks
likes.
up pretty effectively. He's definitely not shy about jacking
It's just
up
you
and
got to
hitting the
put
ball.
such a full stroke into banking that 6 ball up and down that jacked up.
Yeah.
That's a tall order for anybody.
I
It just
agree.
throws off your accuracy. But I don't know what else he's got, man.
Passing this is scary again. You got to hit this ball so thin. You're jacking up, so you know you're hitting topspin.
and you cannot scratch going up and down, back and forth. You kind of might scratch in those two pockets 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times, you know, if you really hit it at least.
And he's got to hit it, otherwise that's going wide.
Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, see, here's
Get
the
out of the
second
hole.
time. Okay, well, good. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, what did he have there?
He had he had nothing. No, that was other than back banking the 5 down, which was, you know, I'll give you 20 shots at that.
Yeah.
You make it 3 times, you know.
I just have to keep reminding myself, I'm like, man, I don't like taking that risk, but that's what you're here to do. You got to take that risk. Yeah. Those are the shots.
And it's a bank pool. You can't wait till it's jawed up to make it. It's never, you know, you're going to have to bank no matter what you do.
Every single ball.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not taking the 5 here.
I am too. Is he bringing the 6 back at him in the side? No? Man, that nice and easy wide. Oh.
Now, see, that's one of those shots that he just likes that shot, and we don't. So when he's looking at that, he likes it. That's just all there is to it. And
a lot of people look at this shot too, this 4 ball, and see a tough shot, and it's such an easy shot when hit effectively. Once you get that spot on the cue or on the object ball.
No,
down,
I agree. Oh, he went the
other
other way.
And it's still easy for him.
Oh, look at he's all smiling at Joel.
What a match.
Hey, that was a great game. Great game. Joel, Efren.
Well,
very good game. Hey, thanks for sitting with me.
Thanks so much for having me.
That was
Efren
awesome.
Snuck away with this one, but Joel will be back.
He did. He's buying back.